Hello, everyone. I'm Vivian Stewart, one of your librarians, and I would like to welcome you to the session today. If you have an assignment where you need to locate information on a country or a state, this is the best video for you to watch because we have several places on our site that will give you that type of information. So our starting point today will be at the Infonet Library's homepage. The address is www.southwest.tn.edu/library. Now, when you view this video later, I suggest that you view it in full screen view in order to get the best viewing possible. On the library's homepage, I am scrolling down to select databases. On the databases page, it says this is where you would locate ebooks, multimedia items, journal, and magazine articles. A Southwest username and password is required for remote access. So if by chance your password has expired or you do not remember your password, I suggest you try to contact the library staff member or the help desk for assistance. If you remember the name of the databases I show you today, but you do not remember how to access them, you will be able to locate them on the A to Z resource page. So on our databases page, we have an alphabetical listing of broad categories. The I am going is to the category of maps. And when I expand maps, you'll see that I have a category that says databases, which contains our paid subscriptions. And then we have a listing of recommended websites. So these are sites that we have located that we consider to be good, that we have evaluated them. So we have added them to our site. Under the databases side, I am selecting World Geography and Culture Online. Now, because we are working remotely, the first thing I need to do is to enter my Southwest credentials. Now, once I enter my credentials, I will have access to everything on this page. If I happen to leave and come back within an hour, of course, I have to go back through the process again. So this is the home page for World Geography and Culture Online. So let's just start off by taking a quick look at it because this will not be a detailed video on every aspect of using this. I am quickly providing a glimpse of how to use it because I have three different titles we want to look at today. So first of all, the quick way to get back to this page is by clicking on Home. You have an option for a gazetteer. Under resources, you can see the different things you have access to, images and videos. You can compare countries. You can rank countries. There's even a glossary um, that is here for geography terms. The help button will be very helpful if you're trying to get answers to some frequently asked questions. You have the ability to search within this database. You can create your own account to save your searches and information that you have searched for. You can always search by a certain country. You're provided with an alphabetical listing. We can get state information here also. You can perform an advanced search. You can always look at your search history so you don't have to perform searches again. There will always be a featured country that is provided. And in this case, we have Uganda. So if I select View Country Profile, this is the way the information is provided. We start off with At a Glance, which gives you very basic and fundamental type information about the country concerning the official name, the capital, um, information about the government, information about their religious holidays, the weather, and so on. So down near the very bottom, we have the citation. So in case you needed to cite this because you use it as a source, it is provided for you. It can be cited in MLA or Chicago Manual of Style. At the bottom of the page, we have a direct URL address. So if you wanted to share this page with someone, you could provide them with this URL. For faculty members with this direct URL, you would basically need a proxy prefix from us so that you can embed this in your online courses if you would like to. As I scroll back up, you will see that there is a map that is provided. You have the options to enlarge it or you could download it as a PDF. All of our databases provide you with basic tools like email, save, print. You could go directly to your citation information and you can make the print larger or smaller. Over to the left-hand side, we have our menu options. So of course, right now we're at a glance. I can select maps and flags. Some may have more than others, but you have the ability to enlarge these or save them to your own account if you would like to. Under facts and figures, these are the options that we have. And if I wanted to select people, that information loads for me. As you can see, I have multiple pages, so this is only page 1. And as I scroll down, you can see the type of information that you are provided. And once again, your citation information is at the bottom. The next heading says images and videos, and I have geography. So if I wanted to possibly look at environment, that information will load for me. People and culture, maybe you want to learn more about the entertainment and recreation. And we have that information provided. We have history, we have government, society, and country news will provide you with links to full text articles about these countries that have been provided. And I think the information will date back as far as 2009. And we have something that says compare and rank. So we can easily get a glimpse of how to compare and rank countries and states. Now, you may have noticed it doesn't seem to give us a lots of information on these various areas. So if you had to do a research paper on a country, just don't think that you're going to be able to gather a lots of information. You know, this is a good starting point, but it may not be enough for your assignments. I want to select another country, and let's just simply go with Switzerland. And let's see, do we have more maps and flags? Not as still about the same amount, but at this point, let's move on now to try compare and rank so that you can see that. So I just need to scroll down a little bit and simply click go. So there are 3 things that we need to do. First of all, we need to select what type of information we're trying to get. So at this point, let's look at the inflation rate. So now I can select one country, multiple countries. And what I simply need to do is select one and add, and it moves over here. I can scroll down, select another one and add. And there should be a way you can select multiple ones at a time, but I would just do 3. And if I want to remove one, I can. Now at this point, I need to select all 3 of these and simply click on compare. And now in this area, it has compared the inflation rate for me. Now, for some reason, for the Bahamas, it only provides us with the figure. It did not actually give us a bar graph on this. We have the ability to print this out, or we can export this out to Excel if we wanted to. It's also cited for you. So this is a good starting point to use the world geography and culture online. At this point, I'm simply closing this out. Under recommended websites, you may want to look at countries' background notes. Also look at the World Factbook in order to gather information. Under humanities, social sciences, I am going to A to Z World Culture, which is a great place to go if you're traveling. You can easily select a country from the maps, or you can use your alphabetical listing of countries. And at this point, I want to select Costa Rica. Waiting for my information to load. And I want you to notice at the top, we're actually getting current data concerning the weather there. So it starts off by providing us with the cultural overview. We have some graphics over to the side. This is where you will cite this document if you wanted to. And then this is our menu. From here, we can go to country overview. And I just scroll down so that you can see that this is full text information. If I wanted to look at my country profile, I can expand, and these are the options that are available for you. Under culture and society, these are the different things that are provided, even something on stereotypes or women in business. Maybe you want to look at foods and recipes. There's some recipes that are here. As I scroll down, let's go to money and banking. You can see the different things. We can actually see how their money actually looks. So I'm selecting coin images. And the last one I will look at is points of interest. And we're waiting to see what this actually provides. It talks about the amusement parks, architectural landmarks, cultural sites, and just lots of great pictures that are provided for you in this particular database. So this is the second place where you can go. I'm simply closing this out. And the last place I want to go is still under the category of humanities, social sciences. I want you to see global issues. Now, even though this is a database that most students will use if they're trying to find information on issues that we are dealing with now in the world, you can also get information concerning countries. And I'm simply going to browse map. I can use the maps here, or I can select a country. At this point, I am going to Belgium. And it's right here. I can simply select here or just simply select Belgium over to the side. It starts off with an overview, and then I have my quick facts listed here. So this is the type of information that you're provided with, and I'm just simply scrolling down so that you can see this is full text information that is provided, and it will cite this at the very end. As I go back to the previous page and scroll down just a little bit, this is other information that is available. Full text academic journal articles. There are images. There are magazine articles. I have primary sources, video clips. Reference will provide me with books that provide me with information. I have biographies, and then I have newspaper articles. So if you were really doing research on a country, this will give you a lots of information of various types that you have access to. I'm simply closing this out. Keep in mind that if ever a librarian is actually online, you have this proactive widget here that you can ask questions. I'm simply going back to the library's homepage, and I just want to point out that if you have questions, remember you can always look to see if a librarian is online or use one of the options under Ask a Librarian to help you. So this is information that is provided if you ever have an assignment where you need to find information on a country. At this point, I am simply about to stop sharing my screen, and I'm about to stop my recording. So thank you very much.